Hello everybody, I'm Donna and I'm from Purple Pinky Promises, and tonight, well, whatever time you're watching this, it may be day, but for me it's evening. One of the things I wanted to try out, it was a new product, and it is from Spellbinders, and it is called the Glimmer Specialty Clear Film Sheets. And so this is for like an acetate. So that is actually heat friendly. And I am going to give this a whirl. I'm going to use this is the Splatter Sentiments. It's a hot foil plate from, and it's got several different things on here. And we're going to use the birthday. I have used this before. I think I only used the happy on here, which is a teeny tiny little sentiment. But we're going to use this great big birthday. And my goal here is to get it centered just right. So because this grid here, you probably wouldn't be able to see it, but it is a total of 6 inches. And so the middle is 3 on this side right here. And right here, we have a mark in the center, and then we have a half, and then another tick mark. And so we've got tick marks here, basically that tell us, actually, this one is the center point, and you go to, let's see, I can't quite see it sideways, but there is a center point here of 1. And so I'm going to take 1 and then I'm going to go to the 3. So the 3 is right here. I'm at the 1. I'm going to go try to get that right in the center there as best as I can. Okay, so now I am putting my plate where it's hard to see. I can zoom in just a little bit so you can see that I can tell which side I'm glimmer foiling on, because there is a depth and an etching, I guess you could say, around the edges. So I know that this is the side that is the foiling side. That is the side that's going to come up. And we're going to take, this is rose gold. This is Spellbinders rose gold. I'm going to take some of this, and we are going to heat. Remembering always, my rule is that the ugly side faces me. So, because it's going to press into the cardstock or whatever medium you're using. Okay? I'm going to put happy right here. Yeah, put it right there. It's a little hot, so. It's magnetic. Come back here. Make me happy. The grid lines are very, very helpful. I'm going to try something different. That's not magnetic. Let's try this brush. Looking at it. Hopefully it's on there right. We'll see. I probably melted my brush. Huh. Okay. And my timer's already. Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? It's better to do it the way you want it to do it than to not have it the way you want it. That part doesn't matter. I put this down. I'm gonna move this a little to the right, a little bit down. Not too far. I think I'm good right there. I mostly want it on there, square. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, so I'm gonna wait just a few. Let this get good and hot and ready to go. My apologies, folks. Okay, so one of these plates just says spacer pad and the other one just says thin shim. And we're gonna put it down. Actually, I'm gonna pull this off first. And I just do that. Power, I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. So now we're gonna take it right over here, run it through. I need some room. I don't have very much room over here, folks. Camera space, that is. Not really sure that's gonna be tight enough. Huh, we might have to do this again. Might have to put another shim in there. We shall see. We shall, we shall. I'll lay this in the docking. Well, looks like it got it. Oh, our happy turned crooked, but it doesn't look bad, I don't think. We'll see what we have here. Oh, that's kind of fun. Now, I probably have a little bit of overfoiling going on here. I am going to actually try some vellum. So let's try some vellum for this and see how this goes. This weekend is National Scrapbooking Day. Do you guys have any plans for National Scrapbooking Day? We have a group and a crew coming in here on Saturday for a crop from 10 to 10. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty pumped up for that. Whatever you're doing, make sure you do schedule yourself some creative time on Saturday. There we go. Okay, so we get our hot foil. I'm going to place that on there, making sure that the ugly side always faces us. And then next, we're going to put this on, and I do kind of want it to be a little bit straight. I mean, I could die cut it out, so maybe it won't be so fussy. And once that timer stops flashing at us, that means it's ready for us to roll it on through. So in the middle, in between these two, I'm going to put a shim. So I put it in the middle so it would catch it right in the right place. So what I did was I just cut a piece of cardstock, 80-pound cardstock, and just folded it in half. And so, all right, I'm going to pop this out. Put this down. It's blocking me. That's weird. It felt weird. I don't know what's on there. Rolling it through, die cut, and let's see what we have. Do we have a pass or a fail? And I feel like we have a pass. I like that. That looks really pretty, you guys. So it does work on vellum. And if you don't mind the speckles, well, if you do, first and foremost, I have to say, let's turn this off. I'm gonna move this around here. If you don't like the speckles, you can try using the mono eraser and getting getting some of that extra overflowing off of here with that. Just gently in a circular motion. Should get most of it off for you. And just be careful you don't hit your sentiment. And there, I feel like so there's a little spot right there. Just be careful, go slow, go easy. It's kind of neat. So there it is, really pretty on vellum. It turned out really nicely. All right, there you go. Actually, I feel like it is a little even a little bit easier to use than heat embossing. Hi everybody, I'm back with a project that I started previously, and we are going to finish this little card. We're going to create a little shaker out of this. So what I have done is I've taken this piece of clear sheet, and it had previously measured, let's see, this way was 5 1/4 by 6 1/2, and I scored it down half an inch on each edge. Has a 1/2 inch score line, so you have to really score it good. It's pretty thick, and so if so glimmering on the clear sheets, you need a good clear sheet to a specific clear sheet that is okay for hot foiling to be able to do this. And this is pretty thick, so you're going to have to take some good elbow grease to get it to go. So I've scored it down and I folded it, and it takes a really good folding. And I didn't do it on my mat because I was afraid my hot foiling would come up and stick to the mat. So you just have to get that really, really good. Okay. Now if you notice, I have a little corner here, and I am just going to trim that down. I'm just going to trim it off. Okay. And trim that off. And then we'll be able to fold down our next fold here. Sorry, folks, I can't quite seem to get it. There we go. Now I've got it. There we go. So we're mitering in here. So I had 4 corners. I cut them out. Sorry if you didn't see that. Basically, when you score, you have a little tiny square in the corner, and every time you need to get those out. So now I'm just mitering so that we can fold over. And I'm going to miter this too. Miter. I need to come in and miter this one as well. It's hard to see. It's clear. My apologies. So go this way, and then we'll go this way. Put something white up so you can see it. So can you see what I've done here? Hopefully you can see. I've scored. We're going to fold these in and over. Edges are mitered. It's hard, I know. Probably hard to see. I think maybe once we get it on the card front, you might be able to see a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and score again. So we have to pull it up a little. Score again. To this, get this folded. And now just working it, starting at a point slick too. There we go. Now we can get it. We're creating a shaker pocket and using our muscles today. There. So there's that one. And now, so before we do this one, we need to get our cardstock in here. And I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to show you, we got a bonus. So when I cut this, I had a piece left that measured, I believe this is, where's my ruler? This one measured 5 by, no, it's 6. It measured 6 inches. Sorry, 6 inches by, there's our one, 6 inches by 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4. So I scored it at the 3-inch line, and I thought, how cute. It's got this pretty color on the inside, and we can turn this into a really pretty little note card. I'm gonna score that. I didn't get that scored right, so we're gonna use our bone folder. I'm kind of jumping projects here. I just wanted to show you what I did with my bonus here that was left over. We're using it. So there it is, and I'll show you what we are going to do with that. All right, now back to this. So we're gonna slide in our little card front, like so. And then we're gonna fill with shaker bits as soon, and it looks like we may have to trim that top. So we're gonna have to trim this top off just a smidgen here. So it's gonna say happy birthday, of course. You can see that, it says happy birthday. This is what I wanted. I wanted to make this the bottom, and I wanted this to be the top because all the shaker bits are gonna fall to the bottom. So now we're going to put double-sided tape on each of these right here. And then we're gonna fill it and put it on our card front. Then we're gonna fold down that last bit before we finish. So let me get this prepped for our card. So let's do this. Double-sided tape. That looks pretty good. So we're gonna very carefully fill. I have these are Spellbinders. This one is Opalescent. So we'll put some of these in here. The nice part is we can kind of see what we're doing here. Put some of those. I want to make sure they don't go down behind. So stick that down to the bottom. I don't know if I want some gold or not, but I do definitely want some of these Zermatt, excuse me, not Zermatt. I don't want the snowflakes for sure. This is not a winter card, it's definite spring. Slide our card front in there. Kind of see where we're at. Kind of bend that, get it down in there, go as far down to the bottom as possible. All right, so now we are going to work on this. We're going to bend, we're going to score. We don't want our sequins there, and I think I have a few there, so I need them to scoot. least get this edge really good. Okay, I don't feel like I have it. Oh, and I'm scoring up my... Here, aha. This is what comes inside these clear sheets. So I should have been using that all along. Really need to get a good score. It's slippery. That's better. Okay. So now I'm gonna get this back side and put this down. Get some more. I think I've got some more here left over. That should work. So we are also going to get the inside. So this is going to help it stay down. I didn't get that tucked in very good. I'm going to tuck this in and under, push it down. That goes down, and this goes down. Now we can peel these off. And now we have our card front. We have our sentiment on there, and we have and then we have a shaker. This goes on the card front. This is kind of cool. And feeling like this, does this fit on all the way? Or, yeah, it does. Okay. I might hang just a little and a little bit short on the top. So we'll just get it centered as best as we can. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to put our double-sided tape down in the middle. Ooh, it's sticking to me. And there it is. So let's get that down. Just like so. Yay! That's kind of fun. Yay! Our little shaker. So let's get it take our shaker bits away. Push it down. He's kind of hanging up there. This one. Just making sure that it stays down really good. And there it is. It's got a little bit of dimension to it. That's good. Space to shape. And you know, and now that I've made this, I think I could have even used some of those pink brush. I was worried about not having enough room in there to do that, but there's plenty of room in there for other kinds of shaker bits. So that's really fun. Yay! Okay, folks, that's card number 1. All right, so now we are going to actually just glue the sides on this one here. So we're going to go along the edges of this like that. We're going to make sure we don't have too much glue oozing because it's not pretty. And we're going to go right along the edge here. And now we have 2 cards. So, kind of tell you what I've done here. So we're going to put this over the front, glue it down like so. Big mess. Oh well. And so because this is from Honeybee, by the way, this is Marvelous Moments paper. And so this is the leftover piece from creating this one. And now this one right here, because these sheets are 6 by 8.5, that means I could cut a little strip off for this side and cover up the vellum right here, right along these edges, just like that, to just do that little vellum trick, even though you can't really see it too much, and it still looks really good. I am going to do that because I just feel like it makes a nice pretty edge along there, because it is kind of buckling. So we're going to go back with glue, and we're going to do this. We're going to glue this down. First edge. Just like so. Now it looks nice and finished. You can see that pretty pattern in the back. It's really soft. And we'll come around here. We'll finish that just like that as well. And now we have a bonus little thank you card. I just thought a little note card is so nice to have for a thank you card. Everybody needs a thank you card in their stash, right? So there it is. There's our little thank you card. It's so pretty. You can see that shimmer and shine with the soft flowers in the background. It's just so nice. All right, that is it. Thanks, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.